Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel, Making Sense of Credit. I'm Tony Hill. I'm a personal and small business credit coach, online marketer. Welcome. Hey guys, so this is going to be the third installment of Fico 10T and Fico 10. Giving you a little update and why they actually, why now? Why did they come up with it now? So basically, you want to stay with me to the end of this video because I'm going to give you some good information. So look, as of 2019, the scores were at an all-time high recorded history in America. 59% of the people had credit scores of 703, which was pretty doggone good. And that's in help to the Great Recession getting over with, more tools out there, free annual credit report.com where people can look up their credit reports for free. Experian Boost, which came on last year, and people being more educated. Videos like this, YouTube, educating people on their credit scores. And look, basically FICO instituted this new scoring system really to kind of I think tamper things down as far as because I think a lot of the banks complained that a lot of the scores were really kind of false scores, really weren't accurate as far as what people scores really should be based on their debt. So that's why FICO 10 was kind of instituted. And actually the banks are thrilled because, look, the thing about it is that personal scores really didn't weigh, personal scores, sorry about that, guys. Personal unsecured loans weren't weighed that heavy as what's going to happen with FICO 10T is going to do. As far as predictability, algorithms, and matrix go, how they gonna, how it's gonna be weighed. And they talk about 20 points and that sort of thing, whatever the case may be. But look, they're gonna weigh those heavier. Look, if you still have a mortgage, not gonna be affected. Student loans not gonna be affected like now. They've never been a huge factor once you get a mortgage, once you get a student loan. Mortgages, as you know, certainly help you because it falls into that 10% credit mix as far as a different type of credit. But really, they're concentrating on the debt. Of course, utilization is going to be like it is, but more so concentrated on the true debt. So what happens with these personal loans? Reported by mostly by Lending Tree, that a majority of the people are getting, the reason they're getting these personal loans is to consolidate debt and consolidate their credit cards, right? So what happens is, let's say you get a personal loan, you consolidate your debt, you consolidate your credit cards. Now you pay off your credit cards, get that personal loan. Because it wasn't weighed as heavy, then people just went back to spending as much money on those credit cards, run up the debt on those cards, and still can have a fairly decent score. And then also too, the predictability of it was that you could get even more credit. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to slow down the rate of delinquencies and all of that, really tailored towards the banks. And then, really kind of stave off a possible another Great Recession where, the debt is out of control. Even as of now, the most recent research that I've done, as reported, I think, by Lending Tree, but even back then, 2007, 2008, that sort of thing, it was $70 billion in personal loans. Now it's like 156 billion. Twice that, right? So the banks realize that they got a lot of liability out there, and it plays well to them to have a little bit more predictability as far as defaults go. So that's really kind of the reason they came with it now, because the growing, although scores are better, but also much more debt. People have more credit cards, and people have more debt as a whole, personal loans and credit card debt. So really, that's why they kind of came with this thing. I'm sure the lenders kind of, put their 2 cents in. FICO come up with this whole thing, but it's not a scam. I know people have been saying, I've seen a lot of things, it's a government conspiracy theory, blah, blah, blah. But look, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. And then remember, guys, is that a lot of lenders, most of these things are slow to get instituted. It's not supposed to hit until midsummer. Now I hear some other reports towards the end of the year of 2020. My other video is, don't panic. You can always check with your lender to see if they use FICO 10 or 10T. And also remember, FICO 8 is the most widely used FICO scoring system anywhere. So very few banks use FICO 9. The ultra credit score thing, ultra FICO credit score thing really didn't pan out to being a whole lot of anything. So I just wanted to drop this, a short video, guys. Most of my videos are short, to the point. Look, if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, share with your friends and family. Make a comment if you like to. But look, I'm out. Until next time, I'm gonna bring you some other news you can use. I was first on the spot on this FICO 10 and FICO 10T thing. So thanks you guys for jumping aboard. Man, my views are crazy. My subscribers are up. I'm trying to get to that 5,000 number this year. Help me out. Subscribe. Okay, until next time, Tony Hill, trying to make sense of credit, y'all. I'm out.